to the air on 3rd and long. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson keeping it himself. And keeping his own read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Hey, middle.
4th down, here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. A draw now. This is Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Oh. Yo. Yes, sir. Yo. Just cooling, man. Nah, I'm going with Lamar now.
Oh, you want to play Howard? Well, I gotta put them on the spot or something. I'm sorry, Lamar Jackson. He did it to me. Sorry, Lamar.
Historic Lambeau Field fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers.
St. Louis getting me for a ball with you, man.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On a quick.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. No gain on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Jackson.
Come on, bro.
Incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game. And clearly
Come
something was
on,
execution of that
bro.
play. Good news,
It's too early for this, bro.
and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
What?
Incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn
That's
it
crazy.
over.
This shit
So
bullshitting me
closing
already,
here on the
cuz.
opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Play action this time with Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got a stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Jacobs.
Come on.
Into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A toss left. Henry.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down.
See, man.
And a Raven first down.
Damn, these folk doing me wrong today, man.
Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Jackson going to run. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Second and goal from the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Wanna quit? What are you? Shut up!
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Well, they got down 7-0. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Ain't no way this man wide open like that, bro. What the fuck?
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can.
That's crazy. I was a man, fam.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape.
I was a man.
But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's Jenkins.
I was a man just then. Come on, dog.
Wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
43 rail, 10 black, check hot.
Love now.
Come on.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed from 17 yards out. And the Packers are able to move back in front. McManus's point after is good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Come on down. Never want to give me shit, dog.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you
Come on.
get back out there and get it done again, doesn't matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashawn.
Come on, he wouldn't even buy me, bro.
Other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
This nigga wouldn't even buy me,
You get a little
bro.
bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now it's Jackson.
Come on, bro.
He couldn't hold on.
This nigga wide open, bro. That's crazy, bro.
To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 33 yards. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
Bro, ain't no way, bro.
And he's taken down, but not
That's
before
crazy.
reaching the 10-yard line.
This nigga wide open every trail, Watson.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field?
Fuck.
Big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
They're down.
Maneuver his way down about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. He don't know enough. 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 I ain't say man. I just saved me. Boy, I just saved by the Bills in here. Damn, I would have been fucked up. I would have been fucked up there. Damn, I would have been fucked up. Ah! I would have been fucked up. Y'all would have been down bad. Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Blue striker.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Fight. White. Red. Cycle. Set.
Here's Love.
That bit would not tackle back there, bro. That's crazy. Damn, why he took so long to tackle?
It's a big play there for Green Bay.
That's crazy. I was back there, dog.
A real field flipper there.
Damn.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively.
Look how I'm bad there, dog. That's crazy.
Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Come on.
Near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Jackson from the shotgun. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
Complete
give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO.
I couldn't do nothing.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job.
Damn, I couldn't do nothing, JJ.
Play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jackson going to keep it.
Too slow.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Jackson.
Ah!
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. It's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson now.
Come on, bro. I'm done with this shit after this, bro. I had this nigga beat, dog.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here we go, set. Drill green. Fuse, yellow. Rail, yellow. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
33, yellow, red, cycle. White, hut.
Now Love. He'll try and do this himself. These guys running back out of the backfield. A solid stiff arm. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 59 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Next the score, Packers 28, Ravens 16.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson.
And that nearly the first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. If they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 48-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
And Jackson throwing once more. Going deep for Hopkins.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Back to throw here. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ready
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Black, nice set.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Ready?
Here's Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
Okay.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Down.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Clock, 10. Smash, red.
Love looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.